The Division, shock horror. The latest game to be delayed until 2016. You guys at all surprised at that?
Nope.
No, I mean we haven't really seen what that game is. We don't know what it is. Last year, not even last year, 2 E3s ago, they showed us people on mobile with tablets can come in and do like drone strike support. Where did that go? We haven't seen it since then.
Last year's E3 showing was great. They showed that really cool trailer and the dude with the flamethrowers. They showed another sort of playable, I guess, instance of it and gave us some more details about maybe how that sort of world will work. It always seemed like a game that wasn't coming out this year, but I feel like you can never tell anymore because like Assassin's Creed, now we've seen Syndicate, it's out in October. There are all these rumors about Fallout 4 being at E3, and then some people are saying, hey, we might...
Maybe it'll come out this year.
Maybe it'll come out this year.
I've heard that too.
We could see Watch Dogs 2 before we see The Division.
Yeah, I've heard Watch Dogs 2 might be taking place in this old fair city as well.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, rumors flying
In
about.
SF, huh?
Well.
But here we have The Division slipping to next year. Do you think that's a good call? Like, in the past, Ubisoft have been criticized for having games come out a little bit early, a little bit buggy, a little bit rough. They have Assassin's Creed coming out in October. Do you think this competes with that?
See, you want to go first?
No, I was just going to say I think it's smart because we all remember what happened with Watch Dogs. You have a PR campaign, right? The PR campaign is meant to build up hype and stuff like that. So they had obviously built to a certain release date, and then what happens is, it just, the wad is blown, the hype is done, and then suddenly, it's like whatever, Watch Dogs. You know what I mean? And so then they have. I think it's smart. This is not just good for game development, but it's also good for game PR.
So you're saying it is PR companies are too quick to blow their wads when it comes to talking about new games coming out. Is that a new IP problem? Do you think?
Wad
because
blowing?
for instance, if Fallout, when Fallout 4,
Sorry to be gross about it all.
Fallout can be announced and they can make it come out in 4 months because it's Fallout.
Yeah.
So do you think this is like Watch Dogs? They had to obviously plant that seed. The Division, they kind of have to do the same thing. They have to plant that seed. Do you think this is just like an awful byproduct of PR trying to hype up new IP specifically, announcing it years before it even comes out?
Well, I think Watch Dogs either became bigger than what they initially thought, or they realized that they were too big and they had to scale down. Look at the Wii U version. It came out 6 months after everything else came out. Ubisoft, though, has demonstrated that it is, among all of the publishers, seems to be the most open about, no, we're going to delay it because we don't think it's ready. They have been the most open and the most willing to do that.
And they were even apologetic about Assassin's Creed Unity at the start of this morning's presentation.
They were real. They seemed genuinely remorseful about it. I mean, Assassin's Creed needs to come out. They have one coming out every year because that is their annual series. Watch Dogs got delayed twice. Stick of Truth got delayed 3 times.
Wow.
Division is on its second delay. I honestly am not surprised, and I think if Ubisoft feels that that game is not ready, I'm going to take their word on it because they've done it before.
Cool. Well, maybe this time next year we'll be talking about The Division with a bit more detail, but for now, thank you very much, guys.